Redbull here, and we're back with a review of the British Grand Prix. The British Grand Prix was held at the world-famous Silverstone, which is in Silverstone, Northamptonshire, England. Huge crowd, over 480,000 people were there. Record attendance at this race weekend. Verstappen's on pole, but we have two McLarens in second and third place. You heard me right, two McLarens.
Good. Don't be boring.
I can't promise you that, but as Max Verstappen takes off, Lando Norris covers him, and Lando Norris actually jumps into first, Max Verstappen in second, and Piastri in third. Both McLarens are running with upgraded packages, so that's why they're having some of the best performance of the season. Lando Norris is still in first, up to about lap 5, but on lap 5, he loses his first place to Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen, with the power of the RB19, is able to pass Lando Norris and grab first place on lap 5. The power of the Red Bull this year is unmatched, except when Perez is driving it.
Got him! Got him!
On around lap 7, Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton started battling for 7th and 8th place. Lewis Hamilton is able to pass Fernando Alonso on lap 7 for 7th place. It's a freaking miracle. Mercedes is not getting beaten by their customer Aston Martin this week. Another small incident early in the race. Hülkenberg makes contact with Sergio Perez on lap 5, damages his front wing, and he has to enter the pits to get a new front wing. Top 5 at the midway point of the race are Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, George Russell, and Carlos Sainz. At the midway point of the race, you gotta ask yourself,
what happened so far?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The race was pretty boring. Thankfully, Magnussen's car caught fire to give us a little excitement. Kevin Magnussen was not hurt, only his car was damaged. I'm sure this woke up some of you on the Sunday morning while watching the race, so this initially caused a virtual safety car, but after one lap they turned into a full safety car. Everyone decides to take advantage because with the full safety car you save time. Lance Stroll comes into the pits, Pierre Gasly, Max Verstappen also pits, Lando Norris pits. This is definitely the McLaren Employee of the Month. I've never seen somebody so ready for a pit stop. But you know who won't stop? Our channel. If you like and subscribe so we can bring you more racing videos about the racing world and people in it. We have a few laps of safety car. We get back to green flag racing on lap 39. Carlos Sainz was not having the greatest race and it was about to get worse. He gets passed by Sergio Perez on old hard tires, and then Alex Albon lines him up and passes him in the Williams. Sainz didn't pit under the safety car. He's paying for it now because he's on old hard tires. Adding insult to injury, his partner Charles Leclerc passes him for 9th place. Esteban Ocon retired on lap 10, and also Pierre Gasly retired on lap 48. No Alpines finished the race. Max Verstappen is able to come home with the win, an 11th win in a row for the Red Bull team. Congrats to Max and the Red Bull team. The story of the day was McLaren. McLaren had a great day. These upgrades are working. Lando Norris came second and Oscar Piastri came fourth. Max Verstappen won the race, but everybody was watching the McLarens. So impressive with these upgrades, catching a podium place, and also Piastri coming fourth. A great day for McLaren. Now, Lewis Hamilton's here inspecting the McLaren. McLaren's actually a customer of Mercedes. Lewis is probably saying, how are they so fast? Max Verstappen was able to win the race with the Red Bull. We know the Red Bull has the power. He had about almost a 4-second lead over Lando Norris. First, it was Aston Martin, the customer of Mercedes, that was beating Mercedes. Now, all of a sudden, McLaren is doing it. And we know Lando Norris is an excellent driver. He was out driving Danny Ricciardo last year. He's obviously out driving Oscar Piastri this year. But he has the pedigree. I think Mercedes, Ferrari, or even Red Bull are going to come calling in a few years. Some race notes. Both Ferraris came 9th and 10th, Leclerc 9th, Sainz 10th. Also, Sergio Perez somewhat recovered from his bad qualifying and was able to finish 6th. Alex Albon also had another great weekend in his Williams, coming 8th. Nick De Vries came last, and that's why we're probably not seeing him for the rest of the season. We got a really funny podium moment. This presenter here is trying to give the gold trophy to Max Verstappen, but Lando Norris is celebrating too hard. He starts spraying her and Max Verstappen, the crowd, everybody's getting a champagne shower. He's so excited for getting second place. If I'm going to rate this race, I'm going to give it a 6. It was pretty boring. We're happy for McLaren giving us some excitement for hopefully the rest of the season. Congrats to all the winners. Hungaroring next week, we'll be covering that. Please like and subscribe. More videos about the racing world and people in them. Redbull signing off.